Hi everyone, welcome back to the Carryology channel. Today we're celebrating the very best in carry that we've explored over the year with the Carry Awards. Today we're taking a look at work backpacks. We've got a nice range of styles, but before we get into that, got a few housekeeping items. We're going over a handful of products with 2 top picks and 1 champion, but your voice matters too. You get to cast a vote for Reader's Choice Award by commenting below with your favorite of the finalists. In a few days, we'll compile the data and announce who the winners are. Our first finalist is the Everyday Professional Backpack from LEANDER. LEANDER was founded in 2022 out of Pinehurst, North Carolina, with a goal of empowering creatives, professionals, and entrepreneurs with high-quality products. The exterior of the bag is crafted from something called LEANDER leather. It's a proprietary material, and honestly, to feel it, it is incredibly soft to the touch, but also maintains that rigidity so that it can keep this shape overall. And it's really nice. It can stand up like this. It's great. The straps, they're a bit rigid, but really comfortable overall when they're on the back. They're nice and ergonomic. You can see the shape over here. And then there's a little bit of padding in the back as well. A lot of these professional bags, especially leather ones, often don't have any type of channel or padding in the back, and that obviously costs a lot of sweat. It's a really nice addition here. And because of the way the zippers are structured, they basically look like AquaGuard zippers, but you can see the way they're structured here. They're really tight. This seam is super tight when closed. And then the material itself, fairly waterproof. So overall offers really nice weatherproofness as you're out and about. Even though it comes in at 22 liters, it does pack a bit bigger than 22 liters. It feels kind of like a 24, 26 liter bag a little bit because it's not a lot of wasted space. And you'll see the distribution on the inside here in a second. First off, we'll start at the top. There is kind of hidden pocket here right at the top, just flat. Doesn't have a ton of dimension to it. Great for something like a wallet, a phone, quick access. On the back side here, we've got a zip that goes about halfway down. This is for your laptop, of course. There is a sleeve that has a raised compartment, so it doesn't go all the way down. It's about an inch off the floor here. And then on the inside, you also have nice zippered mesh pocket. All right, swinging around to the main compartment, you can see there is a lot of space in here. On the flat portion, you've got 2 slip pockets, again, zippered slip pockets, and neither are stretchy. On the inside, I've got various gear, of course. You can see there's a couple of slip pockets or additional slip pockets of various sizes here. These are nice because they are stretchy, so you can fit a few different things in here. That's basically it. The Everyday Professional Bag from LEANDER, one of our finalists. At $495, the LEANDER Everyday Professional is not cheap, but neither is the build quality or the materials used. If you're looking for that all black everything everyday workhorse for going to literally work in a professional setting in particular, this is the one. All right, our next finalist is the Waterfield Tech Folio Backpack, aptly named, and you'll see when we get to the inside. If you're not familiar with Waterfield, they're a company based in San Francisco, California, founded in 1998, and they specialize in making handcrafted bags of all kinds. All right, with a sleek, minimalist design, similar actually to the LEANDER bag, in the way that this silhouettes, it is just fantastic to a large extent, right? And then when we get inside, you see the interior, you'll see how the distribution works. But on the outside, crafted out of a nice waxed canvas with leather accents, YKK AquaGuard zippers along the bag. Really nice to the touch, looks beautiful. Harness system, totally adequate, nice breathable mesh, very comfortable overall. And then has this really wide luggage pass-through in the back. Lastly, grab handle, a little bit of padding, but is made out of the same kind of wax canvas material here. So feels good. I've already beaten this one up a little bit, but it's because I like it. It's a good bag. Moving on to the interior of the bag, it is about 19 liters, but like I mentioned, because of that silhouette, the way that it actually is shaped on the inside, it actually holds a lot more than that, or at least it feels like it does. So first up, there is a kind of hidden pocket at the front here. Magnetic, it's about a hand's depth. My hand's going to about here. This is where the namesake of the bag really comes into play. This is kind of why it's called the Tech Folio, because there's all this organization in this front portion of the bag here. You can see just slip pocket after slip pocket after slip pocket. Some are padded, many are zippered, there's mesh ones, there's just pockets everywhere on the interior of this. For the namesake, I had to abandon my Tech Folio or my Tech Kit. I put everything in here and I still didn't even have enough stuff to fill it out. So just so much distribution here. One of the main things I actually really like about this bag is both compartments open clamshell style. You can really kind of maximize the use of the bag overall. So you can see on one side, I've just got a couple of my bigger items. Again, story, name of the game, slip pockets everywhere. Even this on the inside fits a water bottle, fits a nice 32-ounce bottle. On the back side, so this is the side with the shoulder straps, you've got a nice little Velcro secured set of pockets for your laptop. Any kind of tablet actually. So both of these are thick padded pockets. Both have that kind of felt lining again, which is really, really nice. All right, the Waterfield Tech Folio comes in at about $380, which I would honestly say is a steal given the high quality materials and the overwhelming organization. Also, I personally just think it's really pretty. If you are looking for something pretty that remains extremely functional, you like using one bag that has all this distribution, you don't want to use kind of a tech kit that you trade bag to bag to bag with, this definitely warrants strong consideration. Our next finalist is the EMIGRE Active Backpack. Similar to our first two bags, the silhouette of this bag is very unassuming, very boxy, allows you to carry quite a lot more than the leaderage says. And then on top of that, just minimal branding that is fairly elegant, right? Like blends in really nicely with the overall front of the bag. It comes in this high tenacity nylon material. They call it aerobic nylon, and it's made from 100% recycled materials. The material, just like most nylons, is really, really highly abrasion and water resistant overall. For the zippers, they have these kind of custom zipper pulls that are metal, but then they use YKK zippers throughout the backpack. Moving to the back of the bag, we've got the harness system, and the shoulder straps are comfortable overall to wear. This nice sternum strap, this magnetic sternum strap, I found myself playing with this quite a lot. On the back here has this angled luggage pass through, which I actually really liked in practice. It made it easier to get the bag on and off any form of luggage without it catching on one side or the other. It kind of slipped in a little bit more easily, so that was really nice. Grab handle on the top is beefy overall, really, really rigid, strong, can handle the weight of the bag. All right, moving on to the interior of the bag, about 25 liters, but the name of the game or the story of the inside of this bag is just pockets everywhere. So let's jump right in. Right at the onset, you can see on either side, there is a stretch mesh water bottle compartment. On the front side of the bag, you've got this nice wide quick access pocket, has two slip pockets, and then there are also two pen slips in here. They're both stretchy as well. I'm gonna jump just to the back of the bag quickly. There is a really large hidden compartment here. So if you're ever traveling, you've got documents or something that you want to keep really, really safe. You've got extra documents that you want to put maybe in the backpack. You can definitely put them in here. Extends the entire length of the back. The function of the bag is in the name. Obviously, it is definitely meant for travel, people who are working out or bringing their gym equipment to work. That kind of like 1 or 2 days travel. You've got this huge top pocket here. You can see the dimension. It's nice mesh, so acts like kind of a packing cube. Just below that, got another really big pocket. This one also is like a nylon lined, so it's meant to be smell waterproof. So if you do have some soiled clothing or really sweaty shirt or something, you can just throw it in here, or just smelly shoes. Then when you move on to the main compartment, there is plenty of space. Like I said, this is mostly going to be kind of a travel bag. So you've got these side pockets on either side, which are great for things like socks, underwear, so on. Another really pretty like felt lined pocket here. You can see you can put something like a Kindle in here or another kind of like smaller tech item. And then there is one last pocket in here. So if you've got like a collared shirt or something that you want to keep kind of separated and also keep folded, you can put in this section. That's what I ended up using it for. Thought it was really nice. All right, let's move to the laptop compartment now. This sits along the back of the bag, almost goes to the bottom, but doesn't quite go all the way down. Again, more pockets on the inside so you can see. So as you're thinking about your tech, this would be a great place to put it. Then on the back side here, got this really cool kind of like button system. This is also stretchy, so if you've got a bigger laptop, you can definitely get around it. So any of the tech needs that you have or the tech storage needs that you have will definitely be met by this type of pocketing, especially because every pocket has kind of its own little amount of dimension. So once you fill the bag up, you'll find that it can hold quite a lot, maybe even, again, more than that 25 liters would indicate. The EMIGRE Active runs about $480 and is perfect for that person who is looking for one bag travel or who leaves the house with the intention of kind of doing everything and then coming home. This would be perfect for you if you are in one of those categories. All right, now we're getting into the top three. Our second contender, coming highly commended, the Osprey Aoede Briefpack. Founded in 1974, Osprey is a company that is renowned for its highly functional, highly durable gear. Osprey has remained a leader in the market for all things carry. All right, let's get started with the exterior of the bag. Just like most of Osprey's product line, the Aoede is a Blue Sign approved product. It is made out of 100% recycled ballistic nylon, and then it is treated with a DWR finish to enhance the overall water resistance of the bag. It comes in two colors, this black and then a sage, which is like a green color. Onto the harness system, one of the things I love about it, it maintains Osprey's ergonomic design, which is super comfortable to wear overall. There is this kind of ribbed padding on the back, which just helps so much with the comfort. This is a convertible bag as well. Comes with shoulder straps, that's why it's called a Briefpack, so you can just hide these guys away. Even if you want to be casual most of the time, you can at least convert this into a kind of briefcase and carry it sideways. And then lastly, on the back of the bag, there is a large luggage pass-through as well, so of course great for secondary carry. Lastly, on the outside of the bag, there are two beefy grab handles, both of which really comfortable, padded, and heavily secured to the bag, so you can confidently put quite a lot of weight in here and still carry it from that side carry. All right, moving on to the interior of the bag, there are a number of pockets. We're going to start at the front here. So nice felt lined pocket. Just behind that, we've got a uneven flap pocket, so it flaps out like this. A little bit of organization throughout here, so just put this deep in here. There's no slip pockets or anything down here, just a little bit of extra carry. 2 or 3, I should say, slip pockets. Moving on to the main compartment, it's got the beefy zippers. This is where we've got a bit of a clamshell opening. So we've got just a huge opening. I've got all my big items, of course, in here. And there is no additional organization. You can see the silhouette of the laptop compartment though, and then comes with the shoulder strap as well. Of course, I didn't put it on yet, but you can see what that looks like. Has a nice padding as well here, so if you're carrying it for an extended period of time, that ends up being really helpful. And then last but not least, we'll go to our laptop compartment, which again is an uneven zip, so it's going to just give you access kind of at the top like this. There's one slip pocket. Again, it's not padded, but it is raised, so you can put something like a tablet in there pretty easily. And then of course you've got space for your laptop, all of which is protected by this really thick padding on the back here. The Osprey Aoede Briefpack is the least expensive bag on the list, coming in at about $150. But don't let the price fool you. This thing is absolutely value packed. It is a great bag, super comfortable, has plenty of space, and ultimately that's why it is our second runner-up or one of our top contenders. All right, now we're into the top two. So our first contender and next highly commended bag is the Porter Road. Now, if you're not familiar with Porter, please go get familiar with Porter. They were founded in 1962 out of Yoshida & Co., a company that's based out of Japan. And they are renowned for their high quality materials, their meticulous design choices, and their made in Japan quality. All right, just talking about the exterior of the bag. It is made out of a high tenacity nylon, again called Gaifu, and it is adorned with YKK zippers all around. The silhouette of this bag, just to get it on camera here, you can see it's almost like a can or something, right? A cylinder of some kind, but cut in half the long ways, which is really cool. Adds a little layer of dimension to this front section of the bag, which is nice. There are two grab handles on this bag, both sporting the Porter name. Both are removable, which is really nice. They add a good, nice padding to each one of the grab handles. On the back of the bag, you can see the shoulder and harness strap system. Remarkably, insanely comfortable, actually. I almost can't describe it. They're so thick. And then instead of opting for additional nylon on the back, they have this really breathable, nice, soft material. And then they also added in these separations of sections so that when it sits on your shoulder or rests on your shoulder, it's not clumping up this thicker material. It just folds perfectly in place right where your shoulder meets. Very, very robust design. And then lastly, has a fairly simple but nicely integrated luggage pass-through. The Road is about 18 liters big and functions at exactly that size, in my opinion. I'm gonna actually start on the back here with pocketing because, again, these shoulder straps, just amazing design here, have 3 individual pockets, all of which are stretchy or have an additional set of dimension. And then you even have this larger one on the right side. Just behind the straps, you've got a secret pocket here that locks. It's nice, goes to exactly this seam here. Nice for, again, that hidden stuff. If you want to throw in, extra ID, a little bit of cash or something like that as you're traveling or on the road, this is fantastic. So opposite of the one grab handle, instead of a third grab handle, there is another separated pocket here. Fits quite a lot inside of it, actually. If you've got a smaller like water bottle or one of those flat ones, you could probably throw it in here. On the front of the bag, you've got this double-sided zip here. This is going to act as my kind of quick access. You can see the seam where it ends right there. Then we'll move into the main compartment, and this, because of the nature of this flap, it's very thin, very easy, so you can flap it out nicely. And then you've got a just huge compartment, more or less, for all of those bigger items. You can see on the back side here, we've got our laptop compartment, which has a nice little pull handle. It stretches as well. And then the dimension of it is fairly large. That's not the only access to the main compartment. On the back, there is this YKK AquaGuard zip that gets you direct access just straight to the laptop or the main compartment as well. Just doesn't flap all the way open. The Porter Road comes in at about $400 and it is feature packed. This is really for the folks who want something that fits the criteria, breaks the mold a little bit, but still kind of has all of the things that you need, especially if you're somebody who's into kind of high fashion, maybe streetwear. This definitely fits in kind of that streetwear professional world. And finally, last but not least, we have our champion for 2024 Best Work Backpack, and the champion is the cote&ciel Avone Backpack. Founded in 2008, cote&ciel is a Paris-based company that is known for its unique designs that remain highly functional. The name very literally means coast and sky, which reflects the brand's ethos around looking to natural elements for inspiration for their designs. Overall, I would say cote&ciel is committed to high-quality materials and super innovative designs, of which the Avone is no exception. The silhouette of the Avone is extremely unique. It on the website says it's structured like a carapace. If you don't know what a carapace is, don't worry, I didn't either, but structured like a turtle shell, which you can obviously see once you know what it is, which offers a very cool and unique way to actually expand and collapse the bag so that you can go from 12 all the way up to 26 liters of capacity. It is made from a combination of Cleara leather as well as nylon across different portions of the bag, metal zippers across the board, including this one big zipper. It's the carapace zipper, right? This is actually one zipper that goes all the way down to here, which is how it expands or collapses. All right, the grab handle is really nice, super thick, and offers just such nice comfort. Then additionally, you can see kind of this like whole strappy system thing here. This offers an ability to basically take your straps and use them as a load lifter. It'll keep your straps higher or keep the bag closer to the top of your shoulders, which again, just adds and helps on the comfort. And go to the back and look at the harness system. It is really comfortable. It has this nice mesh and padding. It stays relatively breathable on your shoulders. And then it has this nice thick luggage pass through, and in use, because it's on the tighter side, it really helps keep the bag secured. On either side, there are two zip slip pockets. I think of these as kind of quick access pockets. Pretty big on either side, go pretty much the full length of the side there. When the bag is overly full, you can still use these, which is amazing because they do have their own kind of dimension on the side there, especially if you opt for expanding the bag. Before we get into the main compartment, if you undo these two leather bits here, we can go ahead and actually start to see how we can unzip this start to finish. You can see the zipper kind of curls around the back here and then comes out. Start to see how it's expanding already. The bag actually has a range of about 12 to 26 liters of capacity. So when it's in this capacity range, it is significantly bigger. You can see one of the main portions of access is right at the top. So if you have it collapsed, those two zippers probably still sit at the top here. This is where you have your rucksack access to the main compartment of the bag. How I normally use the bag, collapsed or not, is actually through the back. There is one more pocket here that allows you to open basically where the laptop is. It has these two pieces of nylon here keeping it from flapping all the way open. But you can see there's quite a bit of space in the laptop compartment, and it is raised, so it ends about here on the bottom of the bag, so it's never going to hit the floor, which is fantastic. There are two mesh slip pockets here, both of which offer a little bit of stretch, so you can slip in, you know, a charger or something like that. And then ultimately the inside of the bag has no additional organization. At this size, at 26 liters, it offers a ton of space. And then because it collapses down to that 12 liters, it can be great for that secondary bag that you're traveling with, but you still want to be able to take to the office. You're not going to take all your stuff with you. Having that 20, 25 liter bag that has 3 or 4 things in it that you're taking to the office can be annoying. So being able to collapse it down to 12 liters is fantastic when you're traveling. The cote&ciel Avone is our champion, comes in at $760, so it is the most expensive bag on the list. However, given its unique design, premium materials, and full expandability, I'd say it is worth the price of admission. I will be honest, when it arrived, I wasn't certain I would even like it or use it, but I committed myself to using it, and it's amazing how much I had really fallen in love with it over the weeks that I've had it at this point. It is one of the bags that I am going to continue to use very, very regularly. Congrats cote&ciel for creating this year's champion in the Work Backpack Carry Awards, the Avone. And with that, we wanted to say thank you to all of the brands that came out with epic gear this year, with a special thanks to all of our finalists. Don't forget to comment below if you want to participate in the Reader's Choice Awards. Let us know which of the finalists you like most. Also, just let us know if we missed anything, if there's other things that you'd like to see, what you want to see next, what you're excited for. Leave all those comments below. Thanks, everyone. We appreciate your time. See you in the next one. Peace.